a very sad thing. But this is a happy thing. I have to say that. And so now I would like to introduce the master of ceremonies who organized all this. And I may prompt her because sometimes she can't. What's your name? Prompt me.
Maida.
Her middle name is Maida, and I always told her she should have married a guy named Mistake. It's bad.
Oh, wait.
Anyway, here's Judy.
That's not in front of me. I just want to thank you all for being here. And if I cry, I know you'll all forgive me. I have tissues already.
If she's happy, she cries. If she's unhappy, she cries. It's hard for me.
So I have to start somewhere. So first of all, I wanted to start with Diane and her family because they've been so generous and loving to us, and we adore them. And they're wonderful. Diane and Frank have made a wonderful life. Jim is gone 13 years now, and the grandchildren are absolutely unbelievable. They call him Papa, and I want to introduce them. But first I want to say that Diane has created, a la her heritage, a compound in Massapequa where all her children and grandchildren live.
Cecilia.
Within a small geographical area.
Yes, well, Massapequa, same thing.
And it's wonderful because, as you can see, they're the same. The boys are the same age. The girls are the same age. The children, Jim and Julie, are happy and busy and successful, and it makes us very, very happy. And Diane and Frank is a wonderful person, and they have really good lives.
Could I tell a quick story, Judy?
Sure.
Diane was married to my brother Jim. My brother Jim was extremely conservative, would you say, Diane?
Yeah.
And he had a machine shop and he told terrible jokes. So I'd go, oh, at least Diane's free of that. So she marries Frank. Frank has a machine shop. Is conservative and tells terrible jokes.
No.
Was there one chance?
No, he's a great guy. He brought his camera tonight. I asked him to.
Frank, is this
He's
true?
wonderful. The kids all call him Papa.
Frank's also
Diane. Julie is our brilliant fireball, tutoring all over. I don't know where. SATs, whatever people need her for. She's very much in demand and is raising two beautiful children, and I'm going to introduce them in a minute. And Jim has married Jen. Jim has a successful website company, creates websites in Manhattan. And Jen is the sweetest, most loving, an artistic person, just getting her start in going back into teaching art. The children are growing up. And the children I have to introduce. And they promised that they would come up front and give a little bow and a little curtsy. So this is Ed. He's my Notre Dame football player. He just looks like a Notre Dame football player to me. And that's Ellie on the end. And they are Jim and Jen's daughter and son. And then, of course, there's not to be sidelined Jet Cardona. Where is Jet? He's not here.
He's coming. He's working.
This is our Jet. He's amazing. He's a gymnast. He's outgoing. He's an amazing child. And his beautiful sister, Lena Marie, who is named after her Nana. And they're going to take a little curtsy and a little bow. Can you curtsy and bow? Okay, thank you. Thank you. An amazingly wonderful, handsome, charming Nassau County policeman. He's not the kind of policeman that gives you tickets and stuff. He is in charge of PAL organizations throughout Nassau County, PAL. And he does it well. He loves working with the children. He's great with them. He's an amazing, amazing fellow. Okay. Okay, coming up next is my younger brother, Dan, by 5 years, who went to Boston to college and never returned back to Long Island, and now lives on Cape Ann in Massachusetts, and his wonderful wife, mechanical engineer from Iowa, Council Bluffs, Iowa, a Jewish girl from Council Bluffs, Iowa, studied engineering and wound up in Boston meeting Danny.
Wait, more than that, she's a professor at MIT.
Yes. She
That counts.
been a professor at MIT and Harvard Business School, Sloan Business
In the
School,
PhD
Which is why we live on the beach.
and
She
created
made a lot of money.
and written several books. They have a wonderful house right on the beach. And Ann and Peter and Kira, Alan's sister Ann, our brother-in-law Peter, Kira, our niece, come from Huntington, hail from Huntington. It's amazing they got here. I thank Kira for that. Because otherwise we'd all be out searching for them. And of course, aside from Jim, we miss their son Kurt, who was killed in 1991 by a drunk driver. So those are the two of the tragedies in our life. Donna, everybody knows, our close friend since 1972, when Grandpa and I met on Fire Island, and Donna and our friend Judy Ogletree, who's now gone also, had a house on Fire Island where I would bring the blind dog, the children, brisket, tomatoes, and we had a ball, and he was one of the guys playing volleyball on the beach, and I met him at a cocktail party, and he gave me his business card because I had just moved from a house to an apartment, and he asked me my phone number, and I had just gotten the phone number Friday. This was Saturday, so I said I don't know it. So he gave me his business card, and he said, "Well, if I can't get you, call me." And I guess the number I thought it was, so he did call me. But I still have that business card that he gave me the very first time we met. So, and, okay.
Good job.
Alan would be happy to tell you, I have a few things I want to get off my mind, that on our first date off Fire Island, when Robert was 12 years old, Alan came to pick me up, and Robert very huffily asked him when he was bringing his mother home, along with his extremely competent and loving sidekick Lauren, and his elegant and lovely daughter Samantha, and her boyfriend Tyler. Samantha lives in Boston, and will be entering law school in September, while Tyler is doing his postdoctorate research in microbiology at University of Mass. I got through it.
Wow. Judy, can I tell you what a successful businessman is?
Say
Like
it.
Robert.
The boat is parked near the pool.
That's
And that's the truth.
Okay, that's not.
That's the definition.
Okay, so, and just to be
That's
finished,
a good one, right?
so when it gets on, Here, of course, is our daughter Lisa and her 3 wonderful children. Boom, 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 boom. Brad, Molly, Isabel. Brad, who very recently graduated from Temple University.
Hey, Brad.
And he's going to LA. Last summer he interned. His professors recommended him for an internship in LA at the big studios, like one that produced Michael Jackson's Thriller. But I know he had to sign a lot of confidentiality agreements, so I don't even know anything else to say about it. And his major was media production with a concentration in audio. Yes. Okay. And now a graduate, he's going back to LA June 10th because he has several interviews, and that's where what he does is happening. So he's going to LA, which is happy and not. Yes.
So we're buying a condo wherever
His
he lives.
grandmother is quite upset about it, but we'll miss his unique presence, very unique, and understanding and intelligence beyond his years. Okay, see, I'm almost done.
Good job, Judy.
Next is Molly, the belle of the ball, but a very serious business major at Penn State.
Business school.
Business school, I have it. She seemingly has her life carefully planned out, and we have no doubt she will succeed. Right now she's working at Royal, going to meetings, understanding what they're about, participating, asking questions, answering questions. She's really quite amazing, and she could sell you the Brooklyn Bridge. Truly, she could. And then there's Isabel, our youngest, the baby. And Isabel's still with mom, still in high school, quite intelligent, very mature for her age. And I think will wind up in the arts somewhere because she's so talented that way. And Lisa lives in beautiful Bucks County. I think they come back to Long Island and they go, ugh. Because Bucks County is just so magnificent and has made a great life for herself there, is working hard at creating her own business. And that's all.
Well done.
And we love you all. And we're so happy you're here.
Thank you, Judy.
Okay.
Cheers to Judy.
Cheers to
Hooray. I think we should do this once a month. Nice Irish bar. We can get drivers.
So enjoy. I hope the food is good.
Thank you.
Grandma, you didn't even cry.
Yeah, you did great.